Plus, I was watching a video and she recording cars going bad, look good. I was like, he's crazy. I like it. So, what do you started yet?
I like that quote. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's my thing. And fake it till you make it. Those are my two things. That's how, that's how I get down.
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
Oh, that's always. I haven't failed yet, honey.
Okay. So he just asked me, why are we doing the video? It's because we want to make sure that the people that are out here doing this are successful. Okay? We want you guys to make good money, and these applications have to be qualified in order for us to get paid on them.
Right.
Okay. So you want, and the customer wants to get the phone. Okay. We want to help them get that phone. So we want to make sure that what we do is right, so that they get a phone, we get paid. The other thing is that I'm trying to help you find locations to other stuff that will help you be successful. Okay. We were talking about locations. You definitely want to create a positive environment. I see some agents that what they'll do is they'll set up a tent and they'll sit in their car. Okay. And what happens is
Nobody's in the tent.
they walk by or they drive by, they see an empty tent and they don't stop.
Right.
Okay. You're running those customers off. All right. Now, if it's cold outside, if it's really cold outside, what I would recommend doing is setting up a tent. Take your vehicle. If you want to sit in your vehicle, go ahead. But park your vehicle under the tent. So everybody knows that you're in there.
Just double check.
Are we rolling? Okay. Another thing we're going to talk about is work ethic. Okay. This is everybody's favorite subject. And here's the thing. I talk to people all the time. They tell me that they worked 60 hours a week doing an extremely difficult job. That they were there on time every day. They worked there for years. And they were making less than half what you can make doing this.
Right.
Okay. This is not a difficult job. You see what we do. It's not hard, okay? It's actually very enjoyable. It can be an enjoyable experience. It's a social environment, okay? So, they're if you want to be successful with this, you have to work the hours. It is absolutely imperative to work the hours. What we ask for is 40-hour work weeks, 5 8-hour days. This is not a job where you have to worry about clocking in 10 minutes late, but it is a job that you have to that we expect 40 hours by the end of the week. Okay. Usually, the only time that people hear from me or hear me griping about hours, or did you work today? Did you do this or that? It can be aggravating. I don't do all that. Okay. The way I figure, we are adults.
Right.
Okay. I'm not anybody's babysitter. I'm not gonna harass you to go to work. It's on you to work. And if you choose not to work, you're not gonna make any money. And quite honestly, we'll pull the plug. Because we want that tent, we want that gear, we want that location doing production. Okay.
There is no way possible you can end it. There is no way possible you can end the day with 0 phones being gone. You are giving the phones away. You are not selling. You are giving.
Good point, buddy. Good point.
Well, you know, which brings you to the point of how many am I going to do? Okay. People say, well, it's commission. Okay. And then I've had people before, they tell me, well, I just want to find a job making $10 an hour. Okay, you want to make $10 an hour? Let's do it. I'll give you $10 an hour. You work like you normally will work.
You got
okay.
paid.
At the end of the week, you will be angry with me. If I gave you $400 whenever you would have made $1,000, you're going to be upset with me, and you're going to quit because you feel like I've robbed you.
Right.
Okay. You can do really well with this. If you on a 40-hour work week, you're going to do a minimum of 40 enrollments a week. It's impossible to do less. Anybody can do it. And there's two different kinds of people. There's order takers and then there's salespeople. You don't have to be a salesperson to do this job. They come to you, they ask you for it, you get their information, you send them a phone. Okay? You don't have to talk somebody into it. But if you're motivated enough to do what he just did, this lady's walking down the street. He said, let's get you a phone. Right? Hey, what's your favorite line?
What's my favorite one? Let me get you a free phone.
Here we go. That's all there is to it. Okay? That's about the extent of our salesmanship. Okay? We don't have to go through, you don't have to talk somebody into doing this.
Right.
It's a free phone, doesn't cost them anything. Okay? Even if you got a phone, you give it to a kid. Have it as a backup, etc. Okay? So, back to the numbers. If you're working a 40-hour work week, most people do about 8. All right. I usually do anywhere from 100 to 140 when I'm under a 10.